Good evening, my friends. It's Friday evening and the video is for Saturday morning, December the 9th. And at the beginning, I would like to announce that if someone would like to participate in the free reading, half an hour reading with me, donated by Janet and Tom Burks, please write a comment under the video. And the lucky person will be announced on Monday, December the 11th, at 11 after 11 o'clock Mountain Time morning AM. So thank you, Janet and Tom Burks. And this video is all about predictions. We have a lot of them. I think 30 few. So I will start. I didn't watch any other psychics, so I don't know what they are saying, what they predict. First one, I saw by Putin and Prince from Saudi Arabia meeting last week, and that means that oil prices will be going up. They will be colluded against Biden and they will put the prices up. So it will be more harder for people to vote for Biden. That's there, so be aware of that. They will be trying to do that. And the conflict in the Middle East will affect more countries. More countries will be involved. More drones will be shot down, and there will be more even visible all over the world. Independent party will gain some seats and it will be more dominant. We didn't have too much of those independent voters, but there will be some independent voters that will be spoiling the elections, so you have to be ready for that. And I see even bricks. I saw them as a symbol because, you know, I see pictures. So I saw bricks in Senate and Congress. That will be hard to say who is the leading party, because the bricks will be making some problems. I saw Ivanka crying, and that one was more unusual for me because we never have seen her crying. And when I close my eyes, I think she is crying over breaking up in the marriage. So I will pull 3 cards to know. I know I have to finish before 30 minutes, otherwise it will stop on me, that device. So 3 cards for Ivanka. And thank you so much for watching me and watching my YouTube channel and shorts and live with Cheryl on Mondays and Wednesday. Something for her that she was celebrating, but the cheating card came to and the excitement. I think she is not very excited at home, and I wouldn't be surprised that she will divorce Jarek or cheat. I don't think he will be looking for another woman, but she might be looking for maybe some prince from Prince Arabia. Okay, we will see. Floods all over the East Coast and in England, Ireland and Scotland. I'm sorry. More problems in Canada in healthcare. Less doctors, less nurses. That will be affecting all of us Canadians, because I'm Canadian now. I'm from Poland, but I'm living in Canada. BB, who will be removed from the office, so the negotiations can take place. and it would be a problem to find those hostages that they took away. There will be some problems because I think that's the problem right now, and and both sides will be putting the guilt on the other side. Putin will be able to win his elections, and I'm sorry, in the spring there will be elections in Russia, and he will be the winner. Biden's impeachments will be very bad for Republicans. In a previous video, I said that it will be like Zeppelin landing. It's going smoothly and then explosion. So that will be the case with Biden's impeachments. It will backfire on them. But today there was an announcement. Yesterday Biden had big party for donors. The same moment they were announcing that his son will be in the legal trouble, and so today we learn more about that. That's really motivated by politics. A lot of more disagreements in Republican Party. This party will be biting each other's, jumping to the throats. Matt Gaetz pants will be in fire. And he's laying on the bed and moving his feet, his legs kicking. So he will be in the fire. He will have a lot of enemies, and Trump is not going to help him. Vladimir Zelensky, he has to watch his health because someone is very dishonest around him and wants to poison him. So he has to watch his back all the time, and because his life is in danger. Number 13. Russia will stay in Crimea. Other parts will be still in a war, and then the negotiation will start. Association, someone will try to assassinate Putin. I see a very sharp object to his throat. Very close encounter. I don't know if that will be successful. I will put 3 cards. That will be a successful attempt on his life. Yes, there will be a battle. Someone close to him, friends or family, someone who is a star. I think he will still survive. But there is someone who, and I said that someone will try to poison him long time ago. But the symbol that the short knife close to, but that's just a symbol, so it doesn't mean that someone will come with the knife towards him, but it will be something like that. A lot of earthquakes all over the world, and especially from Vancouver, Canada, going south to California. But even some earthquakes in Japan. Volcano eruption all over the world. Another hot summer, and people will have to be ready for that. New pope will be announced, so they will be choosing a new pope. We have to pray for this one's health. I see a big ship being on front pages, that something happened, and I said that on video with Linda, so I said before about this. Number 22. planes catastrophes. And I think that will be more related to the conflict. Big melon with the mask, he will be rolling down. He will be having more and more conflicts, internal conflicts with people, and everyone will be talking about this. He wants to be a leader, but the harvest will be still good for him. AI, artificial intelligence, in political disinformation will play a big role all over the world. But first, artificial doctors will be will be able to look after patients. So there will be programs that they will put on, and it will get spread like mushroom all over the world. That will save a lot of time, and they will be very accurate. And they will be able to diagnose patients, what's going on, and so on. So it will be less work for the doctors, and it will be lowering the prices of medical fields, which is great, especially in Canada, I'm waiting 3 weeks to see a doctor, my family doctor, which is unbelievable that that's what happened. Okay. This one is done. Number 26. AI will be doing operations and helping with the operations for people who will be able to walk. So they will be able to reconnect some. That's already in program, but it will be more available. So more people who are paralyzed from neck down will be able to start walking again. Huge thing. And that will be going more progressive towards the future. Not that they will be running, but they will be able to move, and maybe eventually the technology will be so good that they could walk without someone with better programs eventually. Hackers will be driving us nuts, going to every country and messing up. So we have to be prepared for that, and the businesses will be affected, and that way everyone will be affected. But some nice discoveries in the universe will take place. So that will be a nice thing. Super mess on election time. Shortness of workers. There will be not enough people working because no one wants to be affected by the negativity of. So the mess during the election will be horrific. And I said before, and I'm saying again, that it might go through the Supreme Court because of the mess. A lot of manifestation in USA demanding gun safety, more than now, because there will be more and more drama on the streets, and eventually they will have to face it that people don't want that, and that will be a big subject for election. And people will be fed up with, being neglected and that no one is helping them to go forward with it. I saw Trump being sick, losing weight, and having some problem with his guts. So that might mean that maybe he is on some medication for losing weight, but I saw him puking and feeling sick. I will put 3 cards for that. Yeah, he will have to have an angel helping him with help. He will have to make very important decisions, so maybe operation. And he knows about this for a long time. So there is something that he's hiding from everyone, and he will need to take better care of that. He's not eating too well, and that might be downsides, and he's under so much stress. Yes, we don't believe that he's under stress, but he is. He's not admitting to anyone that I'm under stress, I'm feeling sorry for myself. But this guy can't avoid the stress. So he must be under stress. I saw Joe Biden today because I asked about him. And I saw him on the main roads in Red Deer, on the right side, sitting in the snow. Not too much snow, but he's sitting in the snow close to Crossroad, on top of the hill, on Taylor Drive. And then you go down one way or another, but you have to go down. And he has his hands, he was sitting on the snow, and his hands were covering his face. So he will be in a lot of emotional drama. We know that he is worried about his son, and hunters today said that they want to kill me so they can get rid of my father. And he's right. That's what they want to do. They want to hurt his father, and they are attacking him. And from something that was supposed to be not a big thing, now they make a big story out of this. So it is really... And Biden is a really good, nice guy. He will be affected. He will be worried about his son. He might not show this yet, but deep inside he is crying. His heart is bleeding for his son. And they both love each other. And 3 cards. How this will... Yes, he is confused. He is feeling which direction to go. What decision? Angel of Work will be keeping him busy, but it looks like he might be cutting some corners on working. To me, it's always half-horse, not being able to work as much as everyone wants him to do. He's just a human being, and because he's family-oriented, it's much harder for him than for someone who is egocentric. He is all about inclusive he will include everyone, and it's much harder for him to know that they are after his son because of him. This one I was wondering if I should say it or not, but I have the feeling that there is Imposter psychic, and it's still on YouTube. I never had any connection with that person, but I believe that person is planning to write a book, and it will show eventually how easy it is to pretend to be a psychic and have followers and be successful and admired. And I won Linda a few years ago when she asked me what I think about that person. And I said, that person will invite everyone to the table outside. It's a beautiful mansion. It's just a symbol. And there is a beautiful big tree, huge, humongous, above them. And they are eating by the table, and the big tree is falling on them because it got hit by the lightning. It will be shock for everyone, but I feel like, why not? I can tell that to my viewers. I wonder if anyone will have the same suspicions as I do. And because on the last video, someone asked how to recognize real and not real. So I thought, well, at least I'm warning the society that someone is inviting them to the table. It's just my intuition. I might be wrong, but we will see in a few years. And who knows? So we have to pray for Pope and for everyone who needs help, who needs stability, who is in cold, without family, and who is suffering, who is not well nourished, who needs support from the governments, everyone who should be taken care of by others because it's not able to take care of themselves. We want to send them the best. I want to send them the best energy, to send them love and well-being and health and protection. I love you guys and see you next time. It's a little bit shorter, but I didn't know how many predictions I will be able to squeeze in the video. Usually I know how many I can put on one when I'm doing videos. I know how many questions I can answer and so on. So this one was a little bit shorter, but I hope you forgive me. But a lot of subjects. And not everyone is good, and there are some that I wish they were. I see them differently, and I hope the prices will not go up. But when oil goes up, everything might be going up, and that's not a good thing. But those two guys, they want to help Trump, and they will do something dramatic to cause that. See you next time, and happy Hanukkah. Thank you.